So the water makes the fruit grow.
Yes.
So I thought
You need to.
a peach and a nectarine.
Just move it in front of the camera.
Now I thought I've been pulling the hose out of the reel and plugging it into the sprinkler,
Oh, yeah.
and then the water comes up and then it cascades down gently,
Oh, yes.
and then the trees get a burst of energy.
I love it.
Then the fruit forms,
Hold up your picture again.
and then we eat it.
Well, there's
How's
lots of stories in that one. Wow.
That's all I could come up with today.
Oh,
So,
that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a very good narrative. I love it. Aren't those peaches beautiful? So you actually grow them.
Yes.
Are they difficult to grow? What do you have to do to help them grow?
lots of organic matter in the soil.
Right.
Compost. Choose the right variety.
Okay.
That's important.
Mustn't get too wet, but that wouldn't happen. And the only disease they can get is what we call curly leaf, which is a virus.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no other way around it than having to spray.
Okay.
You spray with a fungicide, and there's no organic treatment for this fungicide.
Oh, not even vinegar.
No.
We've tried all those.
You can slow it down, but it's well, I say it's only a fungicide. You know, there's nothing. It's not like a pesticide or a weedicide, but it's still a chemical.
Okay.
And it's, as I said, it's a fungus and the leaves go all curly and then they drop off and it loses its fruit.
All right. Okay. Well, we don't want to do that dance, do we?
No.
At least with these, you spray it before it forms fruit. You spray it 3 times when it's dormant.
Yeah.
But the fruit doesn't get sprayed.
Yeah.
Now, if you buy commercially grown peaches and nectarines and some varieties of apples from a supermarket,
Yeah.
you need to scrub them as well as wash them.
Oh, yes, that's true. It's true. Yeah, we wash our fruit in vinegar. Vinegar and water.
Yeah, I often do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and keep the pesticides at bay.
I-
You're sort of not in the rain.
I
Can you see
I
yourself?
graze, I'm afraid. So
Yeah. Well, look, we've got a few gestures there, haven't we, Peter? So
Yep.
if we remember, it was about pulling the hose. Yes. So we might put a bit of repetition in that.
yeah. So
Get a nice long hose and using our shoulders and our forearms, and we can even use our waist. Yeah, great. And sitting bones would be really firmly into the chair. And we might even go the other side too.
Yes.
So pulling in the hose, reaching forwards, pulling back, reaching forwards and pulling back. Yeah, great. And then the water goes in. Yeah, so I remember you talking about the beautiful organic compost and the beautiful soil absorbs all that water. And then suddenly the fruit get a burst of energy through the water. Let's repeat that a few times. Yeah, good idea, Pete. Good. So you might be stretching the chest here and dropping the shoulders as well as you take the arms out. Wonderful. And then you went into the story of the peach, eating the peach. So the peach gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And, you know, we might put it in different positions of the tree. Yeah, so maybe a small one here and a big one up there. I mean, that takes a lot of effort to reach up with your hands, doesn't it? Even down in below you, below your heart. Yeah, good. So wherever the peach is, and then take your favourite peach, pick it, and imagine that you're eating it.
and the juice runs down in.
Oh, there's more. Yes, great.
Juice.
Let's imagine that the juice is running down into your stomach.
To eat them in the bath.
Yep. And then, Yeah, the juice runs down into your stomach and goes into your metabolism and gives you energy. Oh, great. What a great story.
Mm.
That's like a story of how energy is transformed from the sun,
Yes.
Yes.
water, and the earth. Wow. We're all operating as one. I love that story, Peter. Fantastic.
I don't think people think about everything's interacting on the earth.
No, unfortunately, yes, but that's where it's our job to help them to be informed about it. Yeah, we all operate as one unit, with the earth.
I mustn't digress too much, but the hooded plovers at Point Impossible Beach are still sitting on 2 eggs.
I know.
So
It's very exciting, isn't it? And the other one at Red Rocks is about to fledge, so that's pretty exciting.
really?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's lots of wardens on that beach now. 2 people for every 2 hours, and then they
good.
change over. Yeah, it's very exciting. Everyone's being well behaved, and even
Well-
surfers are putting their dogs on a lead, so that's good.
Well, I was around there just on nearly dusk last night, and there was this man with a big Alsatian off a leash chasing seagulls. So I went and sat the discreet distance away from the plovers,
Yeah.
but they must be getting close to hatching.
Yes. Yes, they would be. They definitely would be.
I don't know what day they started brooding.
No, but yeah, they'd be. I think that chick could be coming out any day now, which is pretty exciting.
I'm worried about today because the beach will be very crowded, or more crowded.
The hot weather.
Yeah, that's true. Although it's a Thursday and schools are back. But yeah, I know. Everyone has different work commitments now.
There were
Yes.
110 cars in the car park yesterday.
Oh, really? At Point Impossible?
Oh, at the nude beach.
Oh, gosh. That's incredible.
So
Wednesday.
Amazing. Well, on that note, that little
he
song.
doesn't that we better move on.
Yeah, on that note, that little song that I wrote about the hooded boogie. Dogs on leads, take my lead. Dogs on leads, hooded boogie. Fantastic.
That boogie.
Yeah, it's fun. Actually, when the chick starts to fledge, or when the other chick at Posso's hatches, we'll have to do the hoodie boogie in celebration.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
If they'd have nested another 50 metres
Yeah,
towards Point Impossible where the surfers go, they
yeah.
would have been out of the designated bathing suit optional beach, and there wouldn't have been many people.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you can't tell them.
unfortunately, the hoodies don't read signs, do they?
No. Well, yeah.
Okay. Yes, we'll do
Okay.
a hoodie boogie hopefully next week, depending on
Yes.
whether they're born yet or hatched. Okay, Helen, what about for yourself? What have you got there?
I've got my new flippers.
Wow.
So,
Well, I hear a lot of rustling going on.
I put them in the bag.
Oh, yeah.
These are the new short ones. Have you seen these?
Oh, no, not really.
They're for walk, so that you can walk on the sand.
Wow.
Yeah, and they've still got the fins and things,
Yeah.
but you can walk in them. So you can walk to the beach with your flippers on rather than sort of flopping around. And they work really well. Yeah.
That's
They-
exquisite. They look like stingrays.
They do.
yeah, they look like things.
They just strap on with a Velcro strap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you put your toes hang out that end. Put your foot in there. Yeah.
You can walk down to the
And you can put them on the beach, and then you can still walk perfectly normally on the sand.
great instead of walking backwards.
Yes, yes.
Great idea. I'm amazed they haven't been invented earlier.
Oh, absolutely. They're just so good for swimming. Yeah. And you really get much more exercise of your legs, I've found, with the flippers on.
Wow, that's exciting. Well, I mean, obviously,
We can do some leg movements with these.
got this action going on with the hands,
Yes.
walking down to the beach.
And the feet, because we walk down. Yes.
And when we do our leg exercises,
Oh.
certainly,
Don't show me up, Jackie.
Yeah.
we'll have to warm up into
You
that.
can do 2 legs up at once.
Actually, that's great, Pete. We could do that. let's
Yeah.
shake our feet while we're here.
Oh, sorry.
You need to put them on the camera if you don't want to. You can have them down on the ground. Just shake them.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Bit of
That's,
stomach exercise too. So we could do variations on the hands. Oh yeah, put them on, Helen. And the feet.
yeah.
Good.
That's what they look like when they're on.
Oh, fantastic, aren't they?
You know, but you don't, and the fins don't touch the sand.
Right.
It's cold, so it's quite easy to walk in them. Yeah.
Wow. Well, even
Oh,
that,
it's brilliant. I love them.
that's a good exercise too, isn't it?
Oh yes, just putting them on.
I'll give that exercise a miss.
Yeah, that's a tricky one, isn't it? We'll have to warm up.
I found them really good and fun. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I like how Helen's doing this.
Yes.
Good. It's good exercise for the ankles, isn't it? You
And then I
don't
have to
lift them up. You can keep them down low still.
I'll do it
On the camera. Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Like that. Swim, but it's hard both legs at once. Yes, you can do it. I can't do that.
Well, make sure you've got the chair at the back of you so you're not going to fall off the chair.
So,
Good. So we could do any type of actions with our wrists like this, or even the fins to the side.
Yeah.
That looks good.
And the
we
legs
can
to the
do
side.
with our feet and
Yes.
side.
Yes.
Oh, there's so much that can be done.
Yes.
All right, that sounds good.
I have a lot of fun.
Yeah, keep it on if you want, Helen.
Tell me. I think
Are they sticky, or are they rubber, or are they wet?
they're rubber
Yeah.
with a bit of Velcro, and they're very light. You
Yeah.
know, they don't seem to weigh anything.
Fantastic. That's great.
Yeah, I really like them.
Add them to the collection.
Ah.
Yeah, great. Alien ears, I love it.
So I go down with my wetsuit on, my flippers, and my noodle.
Yeah, great. Wonderful.
And no one will talk to me. None of the family will talk to me. They just say, "Who's that woman over there?"
I won't go with
The
it.
crazy lady with all the
Really? Oh, I think that's pretty normal behaviour, Helen.
Oh, I don't care. I just have fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. Yeah.
So Helen does all the water aerobic exercises.
In the water.
Yeah,
I've
fantastic.
done it this morning. I've been for a swim.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's fun.
humid, isn't it? It's very humid.
Oh,
And
it's very-
yes, I thought I might show you these earrings.
Yes.
They look lovely.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, look, they're made out of plastic, and what the girl does is that she puts them in resin
Oh, yes.
Yes.
and, yeah, hardens them up, and then she sells them on Instagram. And I thought, isn't that a great idea? And then she gets the silver sleepers. They're a little bit heavy, so my ear feels a little bit too stretched, but I thought, oh, well, they're stretched anyway. What's the difference? So, so I thought, well, okay, so for this little enterprising business that she started up, I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. So I didn't even know this girl at all, but she was advertising on Instagram, and she said, oh yeah, I'll meet you up at Swell Cafe, and you know, we'll do the money exchange there. And I thought, gosh, isn't that great? So I don't know her from a bar of soap, meet her at Swell Cafe. This is what these young people are all about. They're all into
Are they?
meeting each other, and you know, at different places in public, and it doesn't matter if you know each other or not. But I thought that was so enterprising.
Absolutely. And the matches top, it looks really nice. It looks lovely.
So I thought, okay, well, I like this idea of with the hands,
Yes.
fitting it all into, you know, like the screen of the Zoom camera.
Oh, yes.
Little sort of actions like this, that could work quite well.
The little robot action.
Yeah, in circle. Great. So that's my simple one. And I mean, I could do that on the floor too, where I would probably do, you know, actions of showing the feet up in different places in a circle. So I think we've got lots of things to work on, haven't we?
It'll be a busy day.
I think so. We should get going. We love talking in this group, but that's all good. Let's do some Afro-Cuban music. Let's have a listen. the hose. Let's change sides. Good. And then the water. Comes down. Whoosh. 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 And the peach grows. Yeah. Don't forget to eat your peach. Oh, great. I love how that fitted with the music then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Helen. So, Helen's walking down to the beach. Good. Let's do feet. Go. And then mine. So fitting it into the screen. Let's go reverse. And reverse. Then the feet. Good. Okay, Peter. So Peter, lead us through your dance And feel free to add anything else. We're going to follow your directions. All right, here we go. Ooh.
Are we having music?
Yeah, it's coming. Okay, I love how you're holding it still. Fantastic. Okay, Helen. Your turn. So many things that dancing can do. I love how we were swimming then. Okay, my earrings. Let's go to the feet. Good, let's go to the feet and the legs. gestures. Good, other side. Water. Good. Have a kiki. Let's get into a salsa beat. Good. And Alex. Yeah. And mine. Good. So we'll put the gestures to the feet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Let's go the other way. let's do Peter's gestures to the cha-cha-cha. One, two, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Good. Bring in the hose. 1, 2, 3. Good. There comes some water. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, you two have a little dance with each other. 1, 2, quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick, quick. And the water. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so let's do Helen's. Cha cha cha. 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 Then we add in Helen's. Then we might add in this one. Yeah, so let's get the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the hips. Then the cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 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 Good. Let's do Helen's in a circle. Lovely. And now mine. Good. Might try. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Side 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the hands. Let's go to 7. And the other way. Good. Okay, Peter, we're going to follow you. You can do whatever you gestures you want, and we'll follow you. Yeah. Fantastic. Wow. That was a bit of a workout, everybody, wasn't it?
Was, yes.
Oh,
Well done. I love how everyone's just created all these gestures from such simple everyday activities and everyday gestures. It's really
Right.
great. Peter, did you have a favourite movement that you liked then?
I love the stretch ones.
Oh, yeah.
They're slow or fast.
Yeah.
I suffer with quite a bit of lower back pain, and that seems to,
Really lengthen it out.
yes.
Great.
I'm still very impressed with the way you managed to incorporate the three major things to stave off Parkinson. That with the socialisation, exercise, and multi-focusing on the brain, and
Yep.
you've got it all. Well done.
Oh, thank you, Peter. Yeah, well, it's called multiple intelligences. That's what it is. And of course, that's what the dance switches on.
Yes.
Because you've got such a great stimulus, which is, like the peach and the nectarine. And then you've got these flippers and then these earrings. So once you've got a stimulus and your mind really intellectually understands what those three things are, it's easy to make up gestures. And, because I love choreography, then I know how to put them together in movement phrases. So, yeah, that's why I'm a choreographer and I love it. So, Peter, let's look at your lower back a little bit. We'll do a little exercise. That's for the lower back and the hips. So we're going to reach up. That's it. And then we take the hands out. And as we go out, reach out through the top of your head and place your hands on your knees. Great. And then come back up again. That's it. Now what we're going to try and do is take the feet a little bit further apart so that you're sitting on your sitting bones. That's it. Good. And we're going to reach up this time and out. You might want to watch first because at some stage you have to stop looking at me. So you go down, lean out through the top of your head, and you can creep down to your ankles and drop your head down. And then if you want, you can put your hands on the floor, and then you use your belly button, get that onto your spine so you contract it in, and then you can creep your hands up your legs, up your shins, your knees, and then unroll shoulders above hips. Okay, so when I just did that, I just felt all the vertebrae in my spine go. Yeah. So let's try it again. You have to go slowly though, yep? Make sure your feet are flat on the floor and they're naturally turned out. Good. And let's take a big deep breath in. We take the arms up and breathing out. So belly button on your spine. You can place your hands onto your knees. Creep your hands down to your ankles and hands down to the floor if you feel to go there. And then belly button on your spine, round and curve the lower back, coming all the way up. Reaching up, good. And then with your legs here, you can hold on to one side of the chair. Let's reach up and we go over. Good. Hanging on to the chair. Nice wide base with your feet. Reach up and over. Come back to center. Nice wide feet and a base. Good. Reach up. This time look at your elbow, but make sure you've got the support on the chair. Good. And rolling over. And then coming back up again. Feet down into the floor. Reaching up. Looking at the elbow. And into the side stretch. And coming up. Great. Shake the feet out and the hips out. And are you able to put one foot up onto your other knee, Peter? Yep, that's
Okay,
good.
yeah, that's as good as I can get it.
Yeah, that's great. And so now let's relax in the lower back and then breathe in and lengthen up. And relax in the lower back, chin on the chest, And then lengthen out through the top of the head. Good. And round and curve the lower back, chin on the chest. And coming back up, shoulders above hips. Gently take the foot off the knee. Shake it out. And sitting back, lifting up at the hip. Hold onto your knee. And then into that lovely stretch. Just give those knees a bit of a rub. You might want to give your hip a bit of a rub as well, and your lower back. Great. So now, let's lower the chin to the chest, rounding, curving the spine, and then unfolding, lifting the chin up, dropping the shoulders down, and lowering the chin down to the chest, rounding, curving the spine. And then lengthening the lower back, broadening the back of the shoulders, lifting the chin up. Good. One more. Chin on the chest, round and curving the lower back. Sitting bones into the chair, lengthening up the spine, shoulders down, the chin can go up. And gently releasing the hip and the neck. Okay, great. So, yeah, that's good, Peter. If you can recognise what part of your body needs a little bit more of a stretch or what feels good, yeah. Helen, does that feel better for you, Peter, now?
Does it feel better?
Yeah.
I'm getting exhausted, but it's a good exhausted. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, that's good because we're getting to the end of class, which is great.
Yeah,
so, Helen, is there a favourite movement that you did in the dancing then that you liked, Helen?
I like the cha-cha today. You know, I can manage it 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One, and I didn't have to think. A lot of times I've got to count, and it just came naturally.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Because if you don't have to think of your feet, then you can start to express yourself. Yeah, wonderful. Great, Peter. What about you, Helen? Did you have a movement that you enjoyed the most?
Yes, I think it was probably that one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. On the feet, just that graceful sort of a movement.
Yeah, lifting the knee up.
Letting the wrist flop.
And the side as the hand. Yeah, great. Wonderful. Yeah. Because that in itself is quite an exercise, isn't it?
Yes.
And
feels nice. Yeah.
I liked how we were doing 1, 2, cha-cha-cha with our feet, and our hands had to go a different tempo. Go 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 1, 2, cha. So you had to keep the hands going at a different time. Cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Yeah, that was
That's good.
quite challenging, isn't it?
It is challenging, yes.
Excellent. Okay, so is there anything else you want to add to those movements or talk about? Well, I think we've done a lot of physical activity today.
He's tired now.
No, I'm just thinking, Jackie, how much that I went back when we had visitors. When we had visitors in the house, family, I couldn't keep up with my routine.
Wow.
And how much I went backwards.
Oh gosh, isn't that incredible?
And I didn't do my singing.
It was only 3 weeks. Yeah.
And I didn't do my singing, and because my voice is, everyone tells me that I'm not a very good singer. I couldn't perform at La Scala anymore.
Really?
And I started to choke again.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
And the voice got very soft.
Oh, yes.
So it proves the fact that you can't relent or relax or make excuses not to do your exercises.
Yes.
Well, you know, it's all about routine, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, especially with Parkinson's. Very routine orientated. Yeah.
I think so. You know, look, Peter, it's like with any athlete. If you want to get better at your skill and your artistic expression, it needs to be practiced. And the only way that it can be practiced is by having the routine. That's why every Thursday, 11 o'clock, Dancing with Parkinson's, interaction for the brain and the social, the physical, the emotional, the mental, the psychomotor. It all makes a difference.
It does, absolutely. Yeah.
And I find I'm much more disciplined when you're with us. Like,
Okay.
I try and do a little bit at home, and then I either get distracted or I get lazy, or, as you're well aware, a lot of us with Parkinson lack motivation. But when you're there leading the class, I think, oh, I've really got to try for Jackie.
Well, the thing is that I suppose as your teacher, I'm able to know what your potential is, and so I can take you to that level. But look, the other side of it is that we're all human, and we can't always be perfect, eh? Sometimes you just need a day off or a sleep in or don't turn up one week. And look, that's okay too, because sometimes the body and the mind needs a rest. So isn't that right, Emmanuel?
Yes. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello,
How are
Emmanuel.
you?
How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Good to see you both.
Nice to see you too.
Yes, it's been rather cool summer, hasn't it?
It's been a very, very cool summer. It's meant to be warm today, but it still feels cool.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it's very overcast.
But the sea has warmed up. I can actually go in and stay in for 2.5 minutes now.
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah, absolutely. It is the water is nice and warm. I just went for a swim this morning at dawn, and it was beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Emmanuel, which beach did you go to?
Point Impossible.
Right, down the surf end?
Yeah, near Brimley area.
Yeah. I just thought I'd better clarify that in case I bumped into you in the nude.
No, fair enough. I'm sure you'd know. Sure you'd recognise me if you did.
His face.
Oh, that's great. Spuzzy. Spuzzy loves Emmanuel.
I can see that, yes. A devoted dog. Yeah.
Jackie, is your father settling in?
Yeah, look, I'll just press pause on this.